Hello. Hey, Archon. How are you doing? How's retro? Hope you're having a good one. I'm on my second day alone with two dogs, and I haven't murdered them yet, so it's going all right. They're being perfectly agreeable, I would think. Okay. The webcam's in the middle, but I'm not. How does that work? I think it's just because of that. Let's move it around. He just left to get his raptor talons ground down. Oh, hello. Hit me. Raptor talons. So, stopping his jumping isn't going great, and he is really fucked up. I fucked this up pretty bad. Face and tattoos. Oh no! Oof. Ah, that's rough. Yeah. No, I see your point. Definitely needs to be less clawy. And stopping the jumping is very difficult. Like, Banana and Kiwi don't really do it with us, but other people. I don't know, I hate that even more, I guess. Every time I see my beard on stream, I feel like I should shave. Not like shave, but at least trim. I don't think the way that it grows for me, I don't think my genetics want it to be a long one, because it's very thin. Like, I feel like you can see through it. Anyway, this is not an interesting thing to talk about. What is an interesting thing to talk about is this book, which is what we will continue to play through / read today. I don't know for how long. We'll see how far we can get before I feel like I'm losing my voice or before I get too tired or whatever. Streaming, reading, always, I don't know, somehow takes more out of me. I don't know. Just because I'm not playing a game, I guess. I have to focus on reading all the time, so I'm probably the lighting versus illusion of having a beard. Yup. I don't know, it doesn't look, I don't think it looks good on this camera now with the light. Maybe this helps? See, this already looks better. You can actually see that it's kind of a solid. Anyway, doesn't matter. Does not matter. The screen needs to be on, because otherwise I can't see anything. We bought a tool for it, but he wasn't recipient day one, so we're gonna get a pro. Oh, that's probably clever. I hate doing it with our cats. We usually get the vet to do it with our cats. One of our cats needs it because she never goes outside. And Banana has this, on two of her paws, she has this little extra toe that doesn't hit the ground. And like, if this is her paw, these just, all their nails get ground down by walking outside, basically. But then there's one over here on two paws, and that nail needs to be cut, and it's always kind of a fucking hassle. Molly is banned from everywhere in this city. What? You mean the drugs, Molly? Oh, your cat. Wait, no, what? Who's Molly? Is Molly your cat? You never really talk about your cats. She's underground blacklisted. Oh no. Holy shit. She sent a groomer to the hospital. So she's John Wick is what you're saying. I've been watching John Wick movies today, so that's what I'm thinking about. I watched Kate last night and I kind of liked it, but I don't think it was very good. The new sort of John Wick, but with a lady. What is it? Mary Elizabeth Winstead, I think is her name. Very good. The movie, And I was a little uncomfortable about the only white person in the movie killing all the Asians. Kate, look, I had a lot of fun. It was awesome. John Wick is infinitely better, obviously, but I kind of just, I've been on a real B-movie action kick. So what did you mean by go tell him he's a real boy now? I made a Pinocchio joke, Mahmood. There was an insinuation that you were Pinocchio. Yeah, Equalizer is great. Absolutely. Equalizer is very good. 2 is also fine. Yeah. There we go. Two's okay. Yeah, indeed. Hey, Mahmood. How you doing? How's the... because it's a reading stream, technically, I have some music on. Is it too loud? Or can you still hear me? Or is it not loud enough? Jack Reacher films are pretty good, too, yeah. I didn't expect them to be, but... well, I mean, I've read a single Jack Reacher book, so... Actually, that's not true. I read 1.5, but... the second one got kind of boring. After someone raids me, I always go to their vault and check what they said about me. Wow. Paranoid much? I always say jokey, mean things about people. Because, I don't know. Bad childhood. Oh god, who cares about the size of the character? That's like people complaining that Roland in the Dark Tower movie was black while he's not black in the books. Who gives a shit? How tall the man is. Fuck, people are idiots. I don't like people complaining about those little things. When I was still in university, I had a course on literature and film, and it was basically a course, like a university course on. It isn't it. Yeah, I would. You always say nice things and then forget to end the stream. Yes. Well, do I forget? I take too long to end the stream. What do you mean isn't healthy? Well, training yourself to always be interested / worried about what people say about you when you aren't there can maybe get you a little paranoid. Like, it's okay to not know. You know, it's probably healthier to be okay with not knowing. Anyway, I think I'm having two conversations at the same time, which is fine. I don't know. I thought the Jack Reacher movies were great, and I don't care that Tom Cruise is a small boy. On the long list of things that are wrong with Tom Cruise, it's definitely not high. Oh, I shouldn't say that. He's gonna sue me. Damn. All right. Well, look. You do what you need to do. You do what you want to do. But yeah, that's my personal opinion on the matter. And this is coming from someone who is very good at pretending that he doesn't care about what people think about him, but does actually pretty much care what people think about him. On that topic, I have lots to say. Which topic? I'm talking about 5 different things. Oh, Archulm, that's a fair point, actually. But then, yeah, no, you're right. That I would still rather not know, I guess. But at least then you're sort of like, hey, this person raided me, but they're actually kind of dickheads. So, fine, now I know that. I guess we're talking about different things. What is this? I turn on a playlist of bands that I know have music that is okay for Twitch. And that I like, obviously. But I don't know what that song was. I'm actually gonna start streaming the thing that I was gonna stream. Because I was late because my camera wasn't working. The topic of not knowing and needing to know. I have lots to say on that. Fair enough. I've often thought that it is really unfortunate that I can't read people's minds, but then immediately I have the thought that it's pretty good that I don't have the ability to read people's minds. Alright. Well, book. It's a book stream. You didn't think it was going to be a book stream, now did you? You thought you were going to watch some video game. Well, I had a serious talk with our chum's parents and they convinced me that video games were trash, so I'm going to read a book. Sorry, that's such a stupid joke. Oh, I'm sorry, our chum. I love you. Anyway, boom. Ew, books! Imagine reading. Yeah, it's not even fucking Twilight. The hell is happening? Okay, this... Oh no, I think I broke my camera. Fuck, it fell over just before the stream started. Please! It's not focusing anymore. God damn it. You're supposed to see my face twice now, but it's not working. Be careful with technology. Construction stream. Well, that's why I was late, because it wasn't working, so I had to set everything up. Because this stream has more setup than normal. But now there's no... I fell over. This is honestly not a great camera slash tripod to film... to film dice rolls, basically. That's all that camera should do, is film the dice rolls. But it's a bad camera. Anyway, the weight of it made it fall over, and now it's broken. Fuck it. You're just gonna have to believe my dice rolls when I say them. But that's super boring. That's really annoying, actually. Because sometimes fights is like dice roll after dice roll after dice roll. I could do maybe a virtual one. Alright, short construction stream. Nope, that ain't it. Adventure cam, there we go. I call that the dice rolling cam. I call it adventure cam. I don't know why. Do we trust Bogle? Well, I couldn't care less about that. Who cheats on a book that they're reading by themselves? I know I'm technically reading it for you, but okay. If you don't trust me, that's fine. I don't care. I just think it's not very interesting not knowing, basically. I'm gonna look at a dice roller for D&D, but it's very boring. But it's something, at least. Dungeons and Dragons dice roller. Boom. Anyway, there we go. Oh, I can at least add modifiers. That's easy. Sure. Let's do that. Which means I gotta do this, and I gotta do this. I don't know where I'm gonna put that. There's not enough room on the fucking screen. I hate construction stream. I really don't like it. What do I want? Window capture? Sure. Oh god, why? Add new source. Dice roller. Add source. There we go. Boom, dice roller. Now I need to figure out where to put it. Also. Ah, god, that's super not it. There we go. Whoop. I need this to be a little bigger. Oh, fucking hell. Come on. Alright, friends, we'll get there. Just, it's a little tricky. At some point, I'm gonna start. What do we need? We only really need the D6 one. So, let's ignore all the rest. And just put the D6 one up here. Do we need to see? Well, that's the book. That's like the text. I could probably put it down there, honestly. You're probably right. I'll make it a little bigger. Ah! That's... okay, well, that's a little too big, but sure. Oh my fucking god, it's Opera. Hey Opera, how you doing? Streamer's ready to stream. Let's go somewhere else. God damn it. I'm almost ready. I'm trying to figure this stupid shit out. Okay, what if I just put it down here? No, please, work. Alright, what if I put it down here? Yeah. 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 I don't know. This might work. Does it obscure text in like the reading part of things? Pretty sure we're gonna have to go. I don't actually know where we have to go. To 4, I think. There we go. Oh, you can basically see everything. Sure, we'll do that. This works. Playing Shadow since the day it was released. Like you need an excuse. Playing Shadow because it's a Sunday. Playing Shadow because there's a Y at the end of the name of the day. I hope you enjoy it. What am I saying? Of course you're going to enjoy it. It's like your favorite game. Alright. I got that up there. I got that up there. I wish I could read my other chat, but that's apparently impossible. Although, actually, let me just... Boop. Oh god, it's gone. Why is it gone? Oh, right. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to touch it. How about I don't touch it? Yeah. Okay, for next time, I'll figure something else out, I guess. But I guess, yeah, you can just see here. Like, combat is always 2d6s plus some modifiers, so... We'll make it work. And then I roll, and I roll a 7. Alright, sure. What did we do last time? I should have made notes. I should have looked at the VOD. I should have done anything. We made a character called Bogle. Surprise, fucking surprise. As far as I remember, that character woke up and all of a sudden had, like, picked up a sword from some dude. Yeah, and then we were on to a new life, an adventure life. It was really, honestly, pretty basic setup, which makes sense. We talked about this last time, that I like how it's really, like, very generic fantasy setup. But that kind of works because it's already an interesting, different thing, because it's a choose-your-own-adventure thing. Anyway. Yeah, we picked up a letter from... an introduction letter for night school, I guess. Not Kniggett school. I mean, if I wake up and see a sword, I'm picking it up. Well, this sword was technically still someone else's, but they gave it to us, and then they died. And then we did 3 quests. We did, like, I guess the easy quests. God, what do I remember from the easy quests? We... Like I said, I should write this stuff down, I guess, but... We fucked up some ladies' turnips, and they turned into evil turnip monsters that we had to fight. I remember that. That was fun. We destroyed a scarecrow that was messing up some sort of countryside situation. There's talk of a witch, basically. We've encountered problems with a witch, even though we haven't encountered the witch yet. Oh yeah, and we saved a... We saved basically Red Riding Hood from a, you know, legally distinct Red Riding Hood from a wolf situation, from a wolf man. I'm pretty sure she was in love with that man, but she didn't know he was a wolf. Something like that. That is all what happened. The point being that we... Kiaman. There we go. We did the 3 green quests, which are the first ones. Crimson Mountain Cloak. Yes, exactly. Very good. Very good. I'm going to have to figure out the rules. Which means we're now going to have to do the orange quests. Heroes will find these tasks a little more challenging, requiring them to defeat numerous enemies to succeed. In the meantime, we picked up a sword and a fist weapon, a goblin hewer, and a murder of crows. I don't really know what that is, but it's a fist weapon, apparently. This gives us 2 extra speed, 1 brawn, and 1 armor. So that's good. We also picked up some goblin leathers and goblin kickers, which are for your feet. You can all see that in sort of the character sheet here. So our speed is up to 3, which determines how... that determines what you add to your roll of dice. So I guess our modifier is 3, which is nice. It's a little annoying because I need to roll also for the enemy, and it's the same dice. So I have to... I should have 2 up, I guess. That's for next time. I know what a murder of crow is, but I don't know why the weapon is called that. Because I need to switch out modifiers, because the modifier is different from for the enemies. Anyway, 2 brawn, which helps. Basically, when you attack, you either add your brawn or your magic, depending on what's bigger. I think we're gonna try and go for the roguish path, which means we're not super strong, but we go first every time. And if you win the speed roll, you basically don't get hit. So it might take a while, but if you don't get hit, it's fine. And then armor, you deduct that from what they hit you with. But the idea is that we don't get hit, so that would be great. We had money, but we gave it away, I think, to the woman who we kind of fucked up because we accidentally turned her turnips into monsters. Modifier, heal. What? I don't know what that is. I need to look that up. Need to look that up. Yeah, you may instantly restore 4 health during a combat. This ability can only be used once per combat. If you have multiple items with the heal ability, each one can be used to restore 4 health. Which one is that? How do we have that? Why do we have that? Because we also have crocodile skin and goblin grog, but I don't remember what that's for. I should have made more. Oh, here. We have a ring, Widow's Band. It gives us 1 magic and the ability to heal. Okay, that's fine. Then the crocodile skin, I don't know, we'll figure that out. It's probably useful for something. Yeah, it was worth it for the ring, that's true. You're right. It's coming back to me. We also have a grime-coated key, and that is it. So now we're going to do the orange quests, which means, I don't know, we're just going to start at the first one, I guess, which is number 4. Alright. I think I like asking chat about the choices that we can make. If you feel like, if we're coming up to a choice and you're already reading it or whatever, let me know what you think by either putting the number or what it does in the chat, and I'll just figure out what you want. I get a vote, and my vote counts for more. So if you pick something that I don't like, I'm not going to do it. But because I don't know, I don't want to wreck her character, right? Like, I don't want to make him an asshole. Alright, so quest 4, well, not orange quest, it's just number 4, rat extermination. This is a very good point to start the text on at the bottom of the page. This is great typography. I'm being sarcastic. There we go. 4. Fate is in the hand of the people, you said. You are all horrible and not doing that. And you're posting a picture. All these things are perfectly fine. Dogs. Rat extermination. You take the dusty track that leads out of Tythebury Cross and follow it up into the hills. Before too long you are passing endless fields of corn, the sun-bleached crop drooping listlessly over the cracked, dried earth. Further along the track you spot a man, sheltering beneath a tree from the heat of the midday sun. Noticing you, he beckons you over. As you approach, you see that the man is little more than a vagrant, his skin black with dirt and his clothes ragged and torn. Clearly he hasn't bathed for several days, possibly weeks. And the smell is almost overwhelming. I think I think I just met myself. You try and hide your revulsion as the man cracks open a smile. Good day, me good sir. A stranger in these parts, I wager. Don't suppose I can interest you in a little work? He scratches his cheek with a dirt-blackened finger. It's bloomin' rats, he says. The blasted vermin have taken over me barn. They're everywhere. He looks you over, his quick eyes darting back and forth between your weapons and your bulging backpack. That is not where I thought the word bulging was going to go. Let's be honest. I don't think I've ever really heard the word bulging used for anything but something. Could do with someone like you to exterminate those critters. What do you say? Alright. So, will we ask why he can't do it himself? Comment on his lack of hygiene. State that you want a reward. Agree to the quest and get started. Actually, let's not agree just yet. Let's click on our chum's link first. Oh, very cute. Is he picking out toys? I love his fur. It's so pretty. He's got very pretty fur. Oh, whoops, I fucked up. Wait, where did my thing... No! God damn it. I closed the entire fucking thing. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, good. It's back. It's back. Alright, ask why he can't do it himself. Comment on his lack of hygiene. State that you want a reward. Well, commenting on his lack of hygiene seems a little rude. So let's not. Let's go 12. 12. 12, 12, 12, 12. The man puts a hand to his back, emitting a loud and rather unconvincing groan. Pains, see, I got pains. Put my back out last season. Oh, it's not me. We met our chum. No ways, as I can keep up with those rats now. Fast little critters they are. He shrugs his scrawny shoulders. I tried traps, see, but they avoid them. It's like they're smart or something. Never seen their likes before. Bigger than your average rats, too. The man glances down at the weapon hanging by your side. I say, that pretty thing looks just about right for skewering those vermin. Make a tasty... Whoops. Make a nice tasty rat kebab with that, don't you think? Let's ask if there is a reward. We're gonna do it, obviously. We're not, we're not playing this book game to not do stuff. But still, got to get paid, I would argue. The man shows you the pouch dangling from his belt. You are more than a little surprised to see that it is heavy with coin. Mercenary type, huh? He grins. I got some gold to make you happy, if that's what you're after. It ain't much, mind, but this ain't a good year. Not a good year at all. He looks up into the sky, shielding his eyes from the sun. Ne'er seen a spit of rain for weeks. It's the witch, I hears them saying. She's the one brought this on us. Hard times for us all in Tythebury. Very hard times. Yeah, why would you decline? I don't quite... Why? Agreed to the quest. Woo! You head off quickly down the track, pleased to have finally got away from the man's odorous stink. After several minutes, you veer off the track, joining a gravel pathway that leads into the nearby farmstead. As you approach the barn, you cast a curious glance at the other farm buildings. All of them seem eerily quiet, as if the place has long been abandoned. The shutters on the windows are closed, and the garden and surrounding outhouses show clear signs of neglect. The hairs on the back of your neck begin to prickle. Something isn't quite right here. You step into the barn and discover that it is just as empty as the rest of the farm. Instead of golden piles of hay, there are just a few oily rags and some rusty pieces of farming machinery. Scanning the ground, you see no sign of any rats either. Across from you, a rickety-looking ladder leads up into the hayloft. Will you climb the ladder to the hayloft or return to the man at the roadside? Well, chat, What should we do? I kind of want to climb the ladder, honestly. I think that would probably be a good idea. Get up that ladder. Alright, alright. Let's do it. If we agree to help, then climb. Yeah, that's fair. The rungs of the ladder creak in protest as you make your way towards the hayloft. As you near the top, you can make out a scuffling sound coming from above. Perhaps the man was right after all, there really are rats in the barn. As you pull yourself up onto the straw-covered platform, your eyes widen at the sight before you. Instead of a swarm of black-bodied rats, you find yourself facing 3 scruffy-looking ruffians. Ooh, ruffians! Instinctively, you draw your weapon, eyeing up the largest of the 3, who you assume is the leader. Please no Rat King, please no Rat King. No, ruffians. 3 little Sanses. Oh no, Archel. That's horrible. That's awful. An ugly scar cuts across the man's face, disfiguring his nose and mouth. He watches you intently, licking his lips as if planning his next meal. At his side, a spindly old woman cackles with delight. Oh, this one looks delicious. What do you say, my beloved? Guess who's gonna go to Rotterdam next week? I assume it's Fish. I don't know why this is news. Just go. No, it's fine. Hey Fish, how are you? I guess for me it's like, just my in-laws live there. I go there all the time. Why are you going to Rotterdam? Archel, you have my permission to go to bed. Hey, I'm no ruffian. There's an elegance to my violence. Wow. All right. Fucking Sans thinks himself a John Wick, I think. Ugh. How you doing, Fish? We're about to fight some ruffians. And I did a voice. It was not good. The third ruffian, an elderly man with a wild tangle of beard. Ooh, it's haggard. Giggles in a manner that suggests he has long since gone mad. Delicious, delicious, yes, yes! He barks, clapping his hands together. It is I, it is you. Just thought you wanted to wave when I passed Leiden. The question is not whether or not I want to wave. The question is, why aren't you stopping by for like a cup of coffee or whatever if you're passing by? You don't get to pass Leiden and not say hi. What the hell, dude? Give Kiwi a pat. Is it next week, like before the weekend? Because then I'm on my own and having you come over is actually an excuse to shower. Doing alright, weekend is too short. I hear you. The scarred leader begins to advance. About time we got some food sent up, he growls. I'm famished. His foot knocks into something, sending it skittering across the floor. You give a cry of revulsion when you catch sight of it. A half-eaten human hand. Oh damn. Careful, Gilbert. That wasn't the voice I just did. Christ, I'm so bad at that. Careful, Gilbert, says the crone, revealing a dagger from beneath her tattered shawl. This one looks smarter than the rest. The scarred man tightens his grip on the spiked club he is holding. Don't worry, Ma. He won't give us no trouble. A scrapping sound forces you to turn. Alarmed, you see that the ladder has been pulled away, leaving you trapped in the hayloft. Save some for me, my dears, calls a voice from down below. You recognize it as belonging to the man you met on the road. Slavering like animals, the 3 ruffians rush towards you. Turn to 62. Okay, so, this guy, there's no rats. This is just a cannibal and his cannibal friends, and they're gonna eat me. I mean, I guess I'm glad you'd shower for me. Of course. Sans knows what's up. Exactly. Hey, I shower like 3 times a week nowadays. Fish, everybody's gonna think the Dutch are just incredibly disgusting people. Yeah, that's the thing, right? The only reason I kind of stop doing it sometimes is because I'm not going anywhere. It smells in here. I'm a little worried that it might be a dog doing a thing they shouldn't have done. I'm gonna go check up on them. In the meantime, live in suspense of if we're gonna get eaten. I am back. What are people saying? What is people saying? I swear I'm always smelling dog shit now. Okay, so funny story that it isn't funny at all. It wasn't actually dog poop, it was cat poop, and it was in the litter box, so that's all fine. It's just I need to clean that fucking thing. But the little fucker did pee on a couch cushion. It's really annoying. He's basically housebroken, except for the fact that he thinks fabric is grass. It's really annoying. I don't really know what to do about it, but Christ. Hey, Joe. Welcome, welcome. It's going great. Like I said, it's day 2 of me taking care of the dogs by myself, and I haven't murdered them yet. Yeah, it's fine. Honestly, we were so surprised that Banana was basically housebroken in like a month, which is fairly quick. That, you know, the fact that it now takes 2 months and there's this little annoying thing is annoying, but whatever. I understand, our chum, for sure. I'll be the same when Lily passes. Like, that cat is so old and like decrepit. It could happen basically any day, or it could happen in 5 years. But she's horrible to be around because she's like old and disgusting. But I will miss her for sure. All right, whatever. I fixed it. I fixed the crisis. Okay, we're about to be eaten by cannibals. That's not good. I would argue that is not good. You have no choice but to fight the 3 ruffians. They attack you as a single enemy. Ruffians! Okay, their speed is 2, so that's the modifier. Their brawn is 3. Their armor is 1. So yeah, they fight with brawn, they have 1 armor, and they have 15 health. Did I had stuff for... Did I not have text for like... Okay, I have an alert box, that's not it. I have a webcam, that's not it. I got 2 little adventure bogles. Oh, interesting. I thought I had text up for like enemy health and shit. Oh wait, I can just do that here. Derp. Derp 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 derp. Oh. Excuse me. Oh gosh. Darn it. Oh, I see. That's the issue. Interesting. All right. All right, I'm going to reread how combat works because I've kind of forgotten. Combat. Combat consists of a number of combat rounds. In each round of combat, you roll dice to determine who hits who and who takes damage. Once damage has been applied, a new combat round starts. Combat continues until either your hero or their opponent is defeated. In each combat round, roll 2 dice for your hero and add their current speed score to the total. This is your hero's attack speed. Okay, so 2 dice plus an attack speed of 3, and I roll a 13. It's pretty good. In fact, that's very good. Roll 2 dice for your opponent and add their speed score to the total. This is their attack speed. Okay, so they have a speed modifier of 2. And they roll 10, which is also not bad, but not good enough. The combatant with the highest attack speed wins the combat round. If both scores are the same, it is a standoff. Combat round ends and a new one begins. The winner of the round rolls 1 die and adds either their brawn score or their magic score, whichever is highest. This will give you a damage score. So my brawn is 2. So I will roll 1 die. You can it's down below there. You can see the die roll, the digital one. I used to have a camera up for actual die rolls, but the camera fell down and now it doesn't work anymore. And I roll 7. 7. The loser of the round deducts their armor value from the damage score. Any remaining damage is then deducted from their health, etc., etc. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that works. I get it. So you do 7 damage, but they have an armor of 1, so I do 6 damage. So they go to 9. Yeah, the only problem I have with this is having to redo the modifiers. I could potentially just not do the modifiers, like put modifiers on 0. I roll, oh, whoops, on 0 and roll a 5 plus 3 is 8, and then they roll a 7 plus 2 is 9, so they win. And then they roll 1d. Yeah, this is not ideal, but it kind of works, I guess. So they do 4 plus their brawn is 7, and I have 2 armor, so I get hit for 5. All right, sure. This we can do. And that's how combat works. It's not... I actually think combat in this game is kind of not meant... It is obviously not meant for sharing with people, because it's a book. You read it and you play the game by yourself. Combat is not great for streaming, I think, because it's just very quickly rolling dice, doing some math, and being done with it. But it is what it is. Alright, my roll is 8 plus 3 is a lot. And their roll is 6 plus 2, which is not enough. 11 versus 8, I guess. So I win. So I hit them for 3 plus 1 is... Oh, 2 plus 1 is 3. Minus 1 is 2. Okay, so they go to 7. I think I'm winning. I should be. Stupid cannibals. They're not going to eat my feet. I don't know why I thought the feet was the most important part of me to save, but there we go. I rolled a 2. God, that's bad. That's the lowest you can roll. So I got 5. So they have to roll a 2 or I lose. Ah, well, they win. Luckily, they only roll 2 damage. Their brawn is so much higher than mine. That's really annoying. So they hit for 5. My armor's 2, so I get hit for 3. I go to 22. And we roll again. I roll 8 plus 3 is 11. They roll 6. No, they roll 5 even. 3 plus 2 is 5. Watch me do maths. I roll 4 plus 2 is 6. They get hit for 5. They go to 2. Okay. Basically any damage is good now. Right? Because the minimum damage that I can roll is 3 and they have 1 armor, which means they're dead. So I just gotta win combat. Let's try to do that. 7 plus 3 is 10. Damn it. And 7 plus 2 is 9. See, my speed is already making me win. Which means that whatever damage I roll, I kill them. So let's see how hard I kill them. Boom, I kill them for 6. Sweet. Just ignore the message you sent on Discord. Okay, well, now I gotta read it. Christ. Ah, okay. I'll read that later. I haven't downloaded it yet. I haven't had time today. I've not been in front of my computer. Alright, I win. Oh, special ability. Damn it. Oh, but they didn't roll a 6. Good. I should have read that. The Crone's Dagger. If the ruffians roll a 6 for damage, the Crone's Dagger automatically inflicts an extra point of health damage. Alright. It's annoying, but it's fine. It didn't happen. Where are we at? If you win the combat, turn to 40. 40? The 3 ruffians lie dead at your feet. You search the bodies as quickly as you can, covering your nose from the stench of their unwashed bodies. Ooh, I don't like that line at all. Maybe don't use the word bodies twice in your sentence. I don't know. I don't know why I'm a literary critic all of a sudden, but I don't know. I wouldn't have done that. You find 5 gold coins and take all of the following items. Alright, we got a lot of loot. First of all, 5 gold coins. We got a Crone's Dagger. 1 speed, 1 magic. No, I don't think I'll take that. I'll lose an armor. We could get the club, but then I lose my speed. I also don't like that. I guess I don't need the armor as much as maybe more magic will help. No, because I'll take the cloak, which means it would still be a tie, so that doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna leave the dagger and the club, like Crone's Dagger, Gilbert's club. They don't really do much for me, so I'm not gonna use them. I will be doing burbs now. What? Oh, yeah, Archum, for sure. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Okay, moth-eaten blanket. Okay, well, it's my first cloak. It's not good. Plus 1 brr. Plus 1 mat. Yeah, we're not on that. We're on 40, not 39. But I see your point. We might meet up with a bird, apparently. Moth-eaten blanket. It's a cloak. It gives us 1 brr. So we get... Oh, shit. Come on. We go to 3 brawn and 2 magic. That last bit is not that interesting, but sure. Boop, boop. Boop. Alright. So we got a disgusting cloak. And 5 gold. Sweet. I'll take it. You peer over the edge of the platform, scanning the hay barn below. Hay barn. There is no sign of the other ruffian, and the ladder he took is now firmly out of reach, propped up against the far wall. Turning back to the loft, you discover that your only route of escape is through a narrow window, leading out onto a sloping, tiled roof. Perhaps you could pretend to be Gilbert and call for the other ruffian, or escape by climbing out onto the roof. Do your best impression of Gilbert, or leave the hayloft using the window. What up, chat? What do you think I should do? Sorry, fish. We'll meet the bird later. Christ. Fish sees a bird and it's immediately like, nothing else is important. What? That is not... What? What are you talking about? That is not the choice, Sans. The cannibals are already dead. It's just, do we want to make it so that the other guy gets the ladder up there? Or are we just trying to sneak out? That's you now? Fair enough. The fishy bird lady. I like it. It's a brand. They need to ambush the last guy? Alright. We'll do our best impression of... So Gilbert was the gruff dude out of the 3 that we already killed. Sneaky stealthy isn't our thing? It could be. What do you mean? It should be. I want to go for the rogue path. Anyway, we go to 70. Now I'll listen to chat. You put your hands to your mouth and call out,
"Hey, fancy something to eat? Ma and Pa are already tucking in."
I don't think that was his voice, but apparently this character is very bad at impressions. Seconds later, you hear a banging from down below. Okay, I was just going to fetch the boss. He won't be happy if there's none left for him and his rats, I tell you. As you hoped, the ladder suddenly appears, followed by a series of creaks as the ruffian ascends. The moment his head comes into view, you step forward, grabbing him by the scruff of the neck and yanking him to his feet. The grubby man gives a cry of alarm when he sees the dead bodies. Tears start to well up in his eyes. Please, no! You didn't! Not the family! I don't feel bad for him. You release him, no longer sure if you feel pity or anger for the wretched thief. Neither! No pity, but also no anger. He's not worth it. The man drops to his knees beside the 3 corpses. Not mine, Pa! He sobs. Not mine, Pa! They were trying to eat me. What do you think was going to happen? He turns to face you. He turns to face you, his tears forming dirty rivulets across his grubby cheeks. You killed him, he cries, pointing a shaking fist at you. You did it! Well, yeah, obviously. What an idiot. With an animal-like snarl, he launches himself at you, taking you by surprise. Steel flashes, followed by a stabbing pain in your side. Stumbling backwards, you see a bloody knife in the man's hand. Your blood. He licks the blade hungrily, then rushes to attack. Start this combat... Oh, special abilities for this combat. First cut, start this combat having already lost 1 health. Speed 3, Brawn 2, Armor 2, Health 15. Okay, so this guy on his own is stronger than the other 3 together. I guess not. He's faster and he has better armor, but he's not stronger. Like, he doesn't do as much damage. But still, it's a little weird. Alright, let's attempt ruffian defeat, shall we? So, I attack him. I roll 5. Plus 3 is 8. He rolls an 8. Plus 3 is more, so he attacks. He attacks for 2. Plus 2 is 4. Minus 2 of my armor is 2. So he's at 15 health and I am at 29, 27. There we go. Oh god, I'm rolling horribly. I roll 7 and he rolls 12, so he goes again. I don't want to die in some barn. He rolls 4 plus 2 is 6, minus 2 is... Okay, I'm just going to ignore his brawn modifier because it basically gets negated by my armor. So let's just take the 4 damage. 23. Holy shit. Alright. It does an autofill thing when I type 23. And that's an autofill thing that people aren't supposed to know. So that's a little weird. Adobe, please don't do that. Alright, I gotta hit this guy at some point. 11! Fuck yeah, finally. I roll 15. And he rolls... I guess both of our speeds are the same, so it also kind of negates it. So I'm not going to do the math. I'm just going to go... I rolled an 11, he rolled a 9. So I get to attack him. For 3 plus 6 is 9, minus 2 is 7. So he goes to 8. Let's just do that again, shall we? I roll 9, he rolls a 4. I attack him for 3 plus 3 is 6, minus 2 is 4. So he goes to 4. And one more blow. I roll 10, he rolls a 3. I roll 5 damage plus 3 is 8, minus 2 is 6. He is dead. He did. He did. Alright. I guess just never type 23 again. Because apparently that's... Like, why is it? Oh, I guess that's the first letters in the Leiden postcode. But you already know in which city I live, so that doesn't matter. Alright. If you defeat the ruffian, turn to 55. The ruffian lies dead, his corpse joining the rest of his cannibalistic family. You reach down and cut the man's purse loose. Inside you find 15 gold crowns. You may also take Rennie's Slicer, left-hand dagger, +2 speed, and an ability first cut. Ooh, I like that. I'll lose a brawn, but I get more speed and an ability? I don't hate this at all. I will take Rennie Slicer instead of the Murder of Crows, and I have 20 gold. Rennie's Slicer. Dagger. Gives me 2 speed. So brawn goes back to 2, speed goes up to 4. I still think the focusing on the speed part is smart. So that's what I'm going to do. And the ability is ability first cut. Alright, sweet. So what does first cut do? We can click on the thing. First cut. It's a passive. So I'll add it to my passive ability. First cut. Boop, 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 boop. You are surrounded. Oh, no, that's not it. This ability allows you to inflict 1 health damage to your opponent before combat begins. This ability ignores armor. This ability cannot be used by assassins. Alright. I would argue that assassins would be very good at it, but sure. I got a need for speed, baby. Exactly. Wow, I haven't played a Need for Speed game since Need for Speed Underground, the first one on the original Xbox. That was like right at the beginning of Fast and Furious tricked out car ride mania, where everybody wanted to be a street racer. That was a fun game though. Alright, sweet. After pocketing the man's gold, you ponder your next move. Will you explore the rest of the farm or leave the farm? Let's explore the rest of the farm. I don't think we're done. I don't know why we would be done with the quest if we can continue. So let's go to 96 and do so. Ooh, loot! Exactly, loods. We need loods. You approach the door to the farmhouse, stepping over the straggly weeds and vines that snake across the cracked stone path. Trying the handle, you discover that it is locked. To break down the door, you must pass a brawn challenge. No! I just, damn it! I just got rid of 1 brawn. The farmhouse door has a brawn of 5. God, what is a brawn challenge? Let's read up on how challenges work, because I forgot. Taking challenge tests. Occasionally during your travels you will be asked to take a challenge by testing one of your attributes. Each challenge is giving a number, in this case the number 5. To take a challenge, simply roll 2 dice, add your hero's attribute score to the result. If the total is the same or higher than the given number, then you have succeeded. Alright, so I need to roll a 5. So I need to roll 3 or higher on 2 d6s. If that doesn't happen, I'll be very upset. Okay, good. I rolled a 9, plus 2 is 11. We're good. We're good. It's higher, right? Total is the same as or higher. Yes, okay, good. Yeah, sure. Fish, if you don't have time or you don't want to come by, please don't. Obviously, but yeah, that would be awesome. If you want to come by and, I don't know, have a drink or whatever. pet a dog, then you're more than welcome. I'm off tomorrow, and Tuesday morning I don't think I have meetings, so I can just start late. Yeah, let me know. You have my number, right? I might add. I don't have yours. But you can also just message me in Discord. Yeah, no. Come hang out. That's fun. I actually just went to the shop, so I have stuff in the house. No, please. Last minute. Last minute. What else am I going to do? Mrs. Bogle isn't here, so all I'm going to do this week is work, stream, dog stuff, and watch movies, I guess. I don't know. I'm very bad at being on my own. Like, I'm okay with it. It's not as if I'm, like, sad or anything. I never know what to do when I'm on my own. I just do the normal stuff that I always do, which is watch movies and play video games. I'm really not that interesting of a person. I really need her to make me interesting, I guess. I think people might find that sad. We've been together for 18 years. I don't find that sad. That's just, I'm not me without her, basically. I don't think that's a bad thing. If you are successful, turn to 119. If you fail, you are left with no choice but to leave the farm and return to the road. Return to the quest map. No, we were successful. 119. Also, yeah, you can just always ask, right? Like, if I say no, I say no. Archom is back. Hey, Archom. How you doing? 119. Yeah, like I said, I'm streaming at some point in the afternoon. But just let me know a time, and then I'm either not streaming or you can join me on a stream. I don't fucking care. So we'll see. You push open the farmhouse door and step inside. The musty interior is little more than a squalid mess of broken furniture and rotting debris. You note a number of gleaming bones lying amongst the waste, evidently picked clean by rats, or something far worse. Across the room, a staircase leads up to the second level. To your right, there is a closed door, its green paint faded and peeling. Will you open the door or head up the staircase to the second level? Yeah, either you crash the stream or you don't. Depends on when you show up. I'm gonna stream in the afternoon, but not like too late, because I'm probably playing video games with friends like in the evening, but that's pretty late in the evening, so we'll see. I got time. I'm flexible. Are we opening the door or are we heading up the staircase to the second level? I want to open the door first. Just fish shows up at random midstream. Well, it wouldn't be random now, would it? But yes, please. That's fun. We can do a multiplayer game. I don't know. You can kick my butt in something. I'm opening the door. I feel like clearing the house floor by floor makes more sense. Because otherwise we go up the stairs and we could get ambushed in the back by whatever is in the behind the door. That's a very useful sentence, Fish. You need to add the actual time. You could also think before pressing enter. I like this. 5:30? Oh, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. I'm probably not streaming at that point. We can walk the dogs if you want. Again, we don't have to. Just come by. We'll do what you want to do. I don't care. I don't know why, but saying we can walk the dogs... It could be a fun thing to do, but it also... I guess for non-dog people, that might sound like I'm giving you a chore. Good. I'm excited. Awesome. I will I will be sure to shower. No, I know, Sans. I don't know. Look. I don't want to impose. Wait. She's coming over. Why would I impose? You know what? Never mind. I'm just weird, okay? Being social is difficult. And also, you're all watching me be social, and it's awkward. Shut up. We're gonna open the door. Fine, I'll shower too. Hey, I never said you had to. I'm just saying you don't know when the last time was when I showered. It was this morning, but still. I'm just saying you don't know. And you're going to work first, right? So I assume you're work ready, basically. Although I have actually, for the first time ever this year, I have gone into the office without showering. Because I wasn't going to meet anyone there. I was just picking stuff up. So I just went. It's been a while since I used to I wouldn't even go outside without showering. And like putting on clean clothes any day of the week. And now I'm just like, roll out of bed, take the dogs out, maybe shower sometime in the next couple of days. TMI, I guess, but this year's been weird. Well, Sans, that's, yeah, same, I guess, right? It's not that I mind asking stuff of people, you know what it is? Because I am like that, and because I surround myself with people I like that are often also like that. I don't particularly like people that are overly confident about themselves because they turn out to be kind of assholes. So the thing is, it's actually not great of me to expect that of people, but I don't trust people to tell me what they actually think. Somehow. Does that make sense? This seems like therapy now, but like if I ask someone to do something and they say yes, I don't necessarily immediately really 100% trust them that they mean yes. There's always this thought of, okay, they actually don't want to do it, but they're being too nice to me. And I don't want people to be too nice to me. I want them to say what they actually mean. But I never... This is... Yeah, I see it a lot today. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. That's a thing. It's a thing. It happens with Mrs. Bogle. It happens with friends. It's just like, you know... You could trust I'm not going to be too nice. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about that. I won't. This is an interesting musical thing that we are not going to continue because it's weird. I just added whole... See, I only listen to albums, so I added whole albums. So it's like some of the songs are a bit weird. Now I like this one. There we go. Anyway, I'm very excited that Fish is going to come by. And I'm going to try and not be super weird about it. Oh god, I hate that so much. I'm not a very assertive person, but what makes me very assertive is a group of people not being assertive. Like, that's basically how anything, if I'm like out with friends or going to the movies or doing whatever, and it's like more than 4 people, what usually happens is someone asks a question, we all go, I don't know, I don't care, what do you want? And then I go, this is so annoying, we're doing this. And then I feel bad to myself because I feel like, oh no, I made them do something. It's so annoying. Yeah, exactly. Sans, exactly. You get assertive with non-assertive people. Because all of them standing in a row being not assertive enough and saying that everything is fine doesn't get you anywhere. It gives me a fucking rash. Oh no, our chum. Please don't. Suffer, I mean. 130, was it, right? Yes. Let us go to 130. We open the door. We kick in the door. The door swings open, releasing a horrible, eye-watering stench. By a sheer effort of will, you force yourself not to flee. Instead, you hold your ground and peer into the gloomy space beyond. Part of you wishes that you hadn't. The room is full of rats, hundreds and hundreds of them scuttling over tables and cupboards, rifling through rotted food and what looks like human remains. It takes only seconds for you to realize the terrible danger you are in. With a deafening rush of skittering paws, the black bodies swarm towards you. Yes, for sure. Online emotional support sent. Yeah, I really don't want you to get punished for feeling good about a project going very well. Alright, we're fighting rats. They have a speed of 3, a brawn of 1, no armor, and 30 health, because there's a lot of them. This is going to be interesting. At least they don't have armor, and my speed is higher. But they are... oh, they're not even that strong. There's just a lot of them, I guess. I don't think if there's hundreds and hundreds of rats, and they actually all attack me, you can be the best fighter in the world. I think you're going to get swarmed. I have to run downstairs to catch my mom about missing dinner tomorrow. Ooh, yeah, we can have dinner. I ain't cooking. I barely cook for myself. We can get takeout. What was I gonna say? You didn't miss a question necessarily. We were talking about what emotional antisocial wrecks we are. You're not cooking either? No, fuck no. I wouldn't let you. That's a lot of typo sans, but I think I understand what you're talking about. It's probably not that bad. Just think of it as sexy man musk. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stand by that. Alright, so let's attack rats. Attack rats. 7 plus 4 is 11. 3 plus 3 is 6. I win. I'm gonna stab some rats. For 1 plus 2 is 3. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Oh wait, I have first cut. Don't I have first cut? What does that do again? So they're on 29 because they start with first cut. They start at 29. And then I hit them for 3, so 26. Sure. I don't let people cook for me who can't get their dog pregnant correctly. It's like the easiest thing ever. What the hell? What the fuck does that mean? You don't like your own scent, Sans? Oh, that's sad. I don't let people cook for me who can't get their dog pregnant correctly. I have no idea what that is in reference to, but I mean, my dog can't get pregnant. Oh, Luna's having a false pregnancy? Oh, I missed that. Yeah, alright. I mean, that's not... okay. Look, I know you know, but that's not... She wasn't trying, I don't think. Or are you actually trying? Like, has Luna had an encounter, as it were? I still have teenage sweat smell? I don't know. I don't remember. Look, for as long as I remember, I've kind of enjoyed my own smell. I don't... Look, that's maybe a weird thing to say. Maybe nobody wants to know that. It's just how it is. Like, I don't not shower on purpose, but I'm just saying, like, it's fine. I'm okay with it. False pregnancy is scary, I feel. Not for the dog, but for... I actually know very little about it, but I can imagine that if it happened to Banana, I was like, Teenage sweat smell. I do, you know what, Sans? I actually completely understand. Well, maybe not completely, but I feel like I know what you're talking about. When I was, and still really I kind of am, it's just that when I'm home alone, I can ignore it. I am kind of a, like, OCD clean freak when it comes to, like, being around other people. If you never saw false pregnancy, holy shit, you shit your pants. Okay, that's weird. Oh no, so sad for her. So it's not a it's like a legitimate bad thing for the dog itself. That sucks. I'm so sorry. And yeah, like our chum said, next time try harder. I still don't really know what that means about what that is related to in terms of you cooking. Like our chum only wants people to prepare his food if they just delivered baby dogs. That's a little weird. Oh god, yeah, if you haven't encountered it yet, like if that would happen, I would legit think that my dog was dying for no reason. So that is fucking scary. I'm sorry that happened. I'm gonna fight rats in the meanwhile while we talk, by the way, because I have to fight rats. I roll 7, plus 4 is 11 again. They roll a 4, plus 3 is less. So, I attack them for 2 plus 4. Yeah. 2 plus 4 is 6. So they go to 20. Oh, fish. That's super scary then. I'm so sorry. God. Now I'm all sad. I recently... yesterday, I realized something. I was watching John Wick. Not 100%, but still. Yeah, she's drama queening. I like that as a verb. I realized something that I've noticed before, but I kind of realized it yesterday. I was watching John Wick, and spoilers for John Wick, although it happens like right in the beginning. His dog gets killed. And I've talked to other people before that who say that, okay, when I'm watching a movie or I'm playing a game, if a dog dies, I'm out. I don't want to. I don't want to watch. I don't want to. They legitimately can't handle that. And I was always kind of okay, like, it's fake. Stuff is fake, right? It's a movie. Who cares? Dog dies. Ugh. I got so fucking sad when that puppy died, that I felt sad for like the next hour of the movie. Because I have 2 of them myself now, and it's like, just even thinking about it now, it's kind of making me emotional. Yeah, it sucks. Remember last year, I think Sans didn't watch the stream yet, but last year we had the Halloween 24-hour stream, and Mrs. Bogle and I stopped playing a game because we had to murder a dog in it. Oh yeah. For the movie it super works, right? Yeah. It definitely works for the movie. I mean, would the movie have worked without the puppy dying? Maybe, but probably not. Yeah, I think it's animal deaths in general, right? Because they don't have agency. Human deaths, not always, obviously. In fact, often not. But in movies, a lot of it is like they put themselves in that situation. I don't know. Yeah. I noticed it, basically. I legit, like, noticed that I felt different from the last time I watched that movie. I'm very much. I've watched 1 and 2 now. I've watched all 3 John Wick movies plenty of times. I'm just rewatching for no reason. I've watched 1 and 2 now. I'm very excited to watch 3 again because you get to see the 2 shepherds like absolutely wreck a group of people with her name is fuck. Oh, I'm so bad with names. My brain just goes nope. I can see her face. I could basically list her entire filmography. I just don't remember her name. I'm gonna get there. Come on. Look. This is important. It's not important, but I feel like I should get there. She was in Die Another Day. Monsters Ball, I think the movie is, even though I've never seen it. I have seen Catwoman. That was bad. It's with an H? Maybe? This is so bad. The way that my brain works, and it's good at some things and not good at some other things, is I'm literally picturing movie posters. Because I can completely, like, remember a visual perfectly. So I'm trying to see movie posters with her name on it. Is it Haley? No, it's not Haley. This is so fucking annoying. I'm just gonna... Ugh. I'm looking up. I know, my wife always... like looks at me like, this is not important. Why is this bothering you so much? And I don't know. I care about movies and shit, so I feel upset if I don't know things. Halle Berry, thank you. Fuck, Sans, you're wonderful. How do I forget that name? Anyway, John Wick 3, she has 2 very cool German shepherds, and they are awesome because they're basically the dog John Wick. Literally Google John Wick dog lady. Right? They're John Wick dogs. They're awesome. They fight with them. God, that scene is freaking amazing. I read that Halle Berry trained with those dogs for like months. Specifically those 2 dogs. Wasn't it Germans? Oh, well, sorry, Christ. I thought it was. Jeez. She trained with those dogs for months, and they were so like stuck to her that I think there was something about Keanu Reeves not being able to look them in the eyes because they wouldn't allow that or something. It was very interesting. They were Lunas. Alright, that makes it even cooler. What's wrong with Germans? The sausages. Alright, I don't know. I'm gonna hate myself for making this joke. I don't know if there's anything wrong with German sausages. We'll just have to wait until Carmen tastes Joe's and ask her. I'm not a sausage lover. Yeah. I go either way, you know that. Sausage or no sausage, I'm here for it. Yeah, you are, fish. You dirty girl. Actually, I love sausages. It's one of the things that I miss. I have some Beyond sausages in the fridge, and I'm very excited for them. It's a little rude, because I bought, like, Beyond burgers and Beyond sausages because my wife was leaving, and I wanted something that I could easily make. But also, that's very expensive and very good, so it's kind of rude that I'm buying them for when she left. I'm picking up slight hints that we are not all talking about the foodstuffs. What? Joe? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, Halle Berry. John Wick is an awesome movie. I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. Hey Joe, it's been like a couple of minutes you've been in the chat, and I haven't made a specific joke yet. Aren't you proud of me? It's taken some willpower. No, I decided I felt bad about it, so I'll stop doing it. Doesn't look like great barbecue weather while Carmen is here. You can eat sausages inside. I would argue you can eat them in bed or in the shower. Don't eat them on the toilet, that's gross. Although there's a name for that, I think. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna start reading this book again because otherwise I'm gonna just be the most gross person. You'll get that, like, the gross or lewdness or whatever that you get from me is like 5% of what I'm capable of, right? In the shower, all the condiments will wash off. Well, that's good. That's whenever you get some of the condiments on you, at least you can wash them off straight away. Or you swallow the condiments. That you can also do that. I'll see myself out now. I hope at least one person is having fun with this. I mean, fuck it, I am. We haven't defeated the rats yet. I said I was gonna defeat some rats. So let's do that. I roll a 12 plus 4 is a lot. And they roll a lot less. So every day we stray further from the light. Sure. I am darkness incarnate, my boy. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna attack rats for 5 plus 2 is 7. So they go to 13. We'll get there. The light has abandoned this place. Where is your god now? Ooh, I rolled double 6s again. Twice in a row. That's a good thing, I think. And they roll... Oh, they also roll double 6s. But my speed is 1 more. Yes! Which means I get to roll for damage again. Just roll 13. That's impossible. 5. So they go to 8. I think I'm winning. No, I wanna... Damn it! Why is it not happening? Nothing's happening. I want to change... There we go. That was weird. I roll 4. They roll an 8. Okay. 4 plus 4 is 8. So they roll more. Good job, Joe. Good job. I knew you were on board. Okay, so they actually get to attack me for the first time. For 3 damage, minus 2 is 1. So I go to 29. I've never slapped myself in the face with the sausage. Now, a long marshmallow, I have that on video. There's a clip of it, in fact. It's a clip... You know, that's a... Do people remember that clip of me smacking myself in the face on stream with a long, like, marshmallow type thing? And accidentally really hurting myself? Because I didn't expect it to hurt? You know that clip is something that my niece seriously still requests to watch? Just because she thinks it's so fucking funny? I kind of love that. I should buy more of them the next time I see her. I'm gonna smack her with them. And the fact that it hurt, yeah. Look, it's accidental comedy, but it was still fucking funny. Not sure what long marshmallow is code for. I mean, it is what it is, Joe. Jeez. I don't have any on me. It was just, it's like 3 colored marshmallow twisted in like a little braid long thing that you eat. I don't know, Sons. I think swaffling is literally... It's supposed to be like a non-erect penis. I'm not actually sure. I've also never done that. It seems a little rude. Alright, so I got 1 damage. Oh no, a rat bit me. I roll 6. They roll 11. Damn it, they're gonna attack me again. For another 1 damage. Another rat bit me! So it's something twisted. Good job. I roll 6. They roll 7. That means we tie, which means it doesn't count. I roll 5. They roll a 9. Damn it. Rats keep biting me. for 4 minus 2 is 2. So I go to 26. I killed like a bunch of rats and now they're all just chewing on my legs, I guess. 7, 5, which means I win. Which means I should deal a lot of damage. 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay, they're at 2, which means I only have to win. The speed roll. 3 and 10. I lose the speed roll. They hit me for 3 plus 1 is 4, so for 2 again, so I go to 20. I should be fine until I literally lose all my speed rolls now. And I could have done without it. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know why I would need to, but I promise you I've never done it or have it done to me. You said 26 and entered 22. I don't know which was correct. Did I say 26? That's weird. Anyway, it's fine. Wait, yeah, it should be 26, I think. Ah, who cares? I'm not gonna lose. It's fine. I roll 4, they roll a 7. Oh, I might lose. For 6, 4 damage. Ah, fuck it. We'll keep it on 20 now then. So it says DQ at the top of the character sheet, so I go Dairy Queen? That doesn't make any sense. The book is called The Legion of Shadow, but it is the first book in the DestinyQuest series, which is sort of this author's Choose Your Own Adventure book series. So it's DestinyQuest. DQ. I've never had Dairy Queen. Although I've heard that their menu is like a Dostoevsky book, so they have a lot apparently. So I don't know. I don't think they only have dairy. Dairy Queen RPG, sure. I mean, there was a KFC dating sim that we played on a stream with my wife. So why not a Dairy Queen RPG? Not that much? Wow, I thought that was the case. Anyway, let's combat. I roll 5 again, damn it. And they roll an 8, damn it. Okay, these tiny rats are kicking my ass again for 4. 16. It's a very low grade food. Yeah, I heard it wasn't amazing. Is Blizzards a Dairy Queen thing? I hear Canadians talk about Blizzards sometimes. Like a sort of an ice cream treat, I guess. I don't really know. Okay, getting my ass kicked by rats. I roll 10. They roll lower, which means I win. Okay, cool. Good. Because they only had 2 more health, and I can't hit less than 3. It's a milkshake? Oh. Wow. I don't know why people are being so excited about Dairy Queen. I don't know who these people are either, but sure. If you defeat the rats, we did turn to 161. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. 161, he said. I am into this man's music. This man, Mr. Big Giant Circles, that's not his real name. You step over the dead rats and enter the room. Covering your nose, you quickly rummage amongst the broken furniture and rotting remains. You can take up to 2 of the following items before the stench forces you to leave. Do we want ragged boots? Perhaps someone can repair these. We want a gourd of healing. Gourd. I like that word. Gourd. Use any time in combat to restore 6 health. We already have Goblin Grog that I've never used, so maybe not. Or gloves. We don't have gloves yet. Rat-bitten gloves. Yes, please. Rat-bitten gloves. Mr. Circles. Though his friends call him Big Giant. Yeah, exactly. I know, right? Please, call me Big Giant. Mr. Circles is my father. Rat-bitten gloves. They are gloves. Which means I don't have to put that up here. I actually don't have to put cloak here either, because it already says cloak. And they give +1 brawn, +1 armor. Very useful. Which means my brawn goes to 3 again. I missed you, 3. Thank you for coming back to me. And my armor also goes to 3, which I don't think it's ever been, so that's nice. Oh, oh. Alright. You may now take the staircase up to the 2nd level, or leave the farm building. No, we're going to the 2nd level, obviously. We're gonna get killed at some point. 151. The wooden stairs are rotten. It's rotten! It's fucking rotten! Am I making that up? Is that a Gordon Ramsay meme? You know, sometimes my head comes up with references and then I'm worried that they don't actually refer to anything. After only a couple of steps, your foot goes through the wood with a loud crack. Carefully, you withdraw your leg from the jagged splinters and continue up the creaking staircase. Right, it was raw. It wasn't rotten. Damn it. Damn it. Reaching the top, you find yourself on a narrow landing. Opposite you is a closed door, its surface scoured by a series of deep claw marks. At the end of the landing, a door stands open. The space beyond swathed in darkness. Swathed! Just like this stream, apparently. Swathed in darkness. Will you open the closed door or enter the room at the end of the hall? We opened a previous closed door. That seemed like a good strategy, so let's just keep opening doors first. 169. Great. It starts right here. That's so stupid. Put that on the other page, you dumbasses. I mean, I think that's a Kindle thing. Because it changes what your pages look like, depending on the size of your screen and font size. Right. The door opens a few inches before it jams against something resting behind it. Peering through the gap, you see a number of objects piled up against the door, forming a barricade. To push it aside, you will need to pass a brawn challenge. It's a pretty big brawn challenge. 11, eh? Let's roll 2d6s and add 3. 10 plus 3 is 13. Yes! We're so strong. If you are successful, you can enter the room, turn to 180. Otherwise, you may explore the room at the end of the hall, blah, 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 blah. Okay, sure. We're opening the room. Our brawn is no match for this barricade. Yeah, good thing the brawn thing was obtained. I would have rolled a 12 otherwise, so it didn't actually matter, but yes, it is still very good. You push open the door, toppling the pile of objects that had been stacked up to block the entrance. Stepping over the debris, you see that the rest of the room is bare. All of its furnishings have either been torn down or dragged over to the doorway to bolster the barricade. Whatever the room's occupants wanted to keep out, they were clearly intent on doing so. Sadly, it appears that the defenses did not succeed. 3 skeletons lie sprawled across the floor, 2 adults and a child. Around the bodies, you notice hundreds of tiny claw marks raked into the wood. Following the markings, you see that they emanate from a hole in the floor, where 2 floorboards have buckled upwards. Rats, you quickly surmise. Rats. Rata, as our chum and I have found out, means a very big tank, apparently. As you turn to leave, something catches your eye. Walking over, you discover a ring, resting in the dust where a cupboard or some other item or furniture had once been. You may take the ring. So I have a question about rings and video games and games in general. Why is it that you can only ever wear 2 rings? Is it... I mean, I know why. I guess it's just a game design thing of, like, ease of use and forcing a person to think about shit. But don't I have 10 fingers? And even... you could put 2 rings on 1 finger. I'm just saying, it's bullshit. Luckily, I didn't have a ring on one of my fingers yet, so... let's do it. The missing link ring provides me with... because we have 2 fingers, 2 ring fingers. Yes, and you're super... you get punished by God if you put a ring on something else, Fish? Is that it? D&D says you can only attune to 2 of them at a time. Alright. So it's more of a magic thing. A magic limitation than it is a physical limitation. You know what, Joe? I'll take it. That's good. +1 magic and +1 brawn. Very good. +1 brr. Ow. Come on. +1 magic, +1 brr. Which means magic goes to 3 and brawn goes to 4. We're getting stronger! I never wear my ring. I sometimes feel bad about it. I hate wearing rings. I used to have an onyx ring because my dad has an onyx ring, which is a I think it's broken now, but was an heirloom from like a silver ring with like a little piece of onyx in it, which was an heirloom from his dad who died, well, before I was born. And I bought one for myself, not the Pokemon, the type of stone, the black stone. It looks very pretty, and I wore it sometimes. But I noticed, I found out, I hate wearing rings. And I kind of hate wearing my wedding ring also. It feels restrictive and annoying. So I never wear it. But I do feel bad about it sometimes. I like how Mrs. Bogle also basically doesn't wear hers. Especially now that we're not going anywhere and seeing anyone. And she actually put it on to go to Greece. And I was like, alright, you don't have to. Yeah, but I want people to see that I'm taken. I don't think she said that, but... still, it was funny. I only wear mine when I leave the house as a warning to others. I'm sorry, I know you want to jump on this guy, but as you can see, he is taken. Like to flip the bird with a little extra? I don't think I've ever... I haven't like shown anyone my middle finger, especially seriously, in years. And I know for certain it's never had the effect that I wanted to. Like in high school, people would just laugh. It's such a universal sign for something, but I don't think it has any impact anymore. It's a very calm thing to do, I guess. It's like, it's mild in 2021. The last ring I had made, my finger got green marks on it. That's probably silver that you need to polish. Sans, I would assume. You must do it on a daily basis to your dad. Wow. Alright, hey, look. I'm not gonna judge your relationship. I once, when I was a very small child, we were in the car, and I flipped the finger to just someone outside, and my dad saw and made me walk home because he was upset. It was the right thing to do too. I wasn't that far, But still, he just told me to leave the car and go home on my own. I was so upset. No, I'm sorry. But yeah, that's just a dick thing to do. Alright, I've added the ring. I just need to make it a little bit bigger so that people can actually read it. What is happening right now? Oh, that's what's happening. Okay. I'll make it a little smaller, I guess. That's unfortunate. There we go. Shout out to Sans. Sans is a very cool person. I like that I know Sans. Sometimes I worry about Sans, because he talks about himself in a way that I would like him to not talk. Because he's way cooler than he thinks he is. But I like Sans. I would like to meet that man for one day. And I wish him nothing but good things. Also, Sans is fucking everywhere. I like that about Sans. Like, he's in all the streams and it's awesome. Everybody knows him. That's nice. Shout out to Sans. Woo! Hey Conk, how you doing? The bridge flipping thing. What? What are you talking about? I don't know. Fish, explain yourself, please. Alright, Sans. Well, I mean, I wouldn't. But, good for you. Is Fish not going to explain what she's talking about? Hoe bedoel je ophaalbrug? I'm so fucking confused. Anyway. When you use one hand on the side of the other, going in circles like you're pulling up a bridge while your finger... Oh, like this. Like, oh, what's happening? What's happening? I don't know. I like read between the lines. That's good. Read between the lines. Get it? Get it? Anyway, we are all children. Okay, let's enter the... We got a ring. Awesome. Let's enter the room at the end of the hall. I assume there's going to be combat. $158. Warily. You step through the doorway. If you have the word leader written on your hero sheet, turn to 222. Sorry, 220. Otherwise, turn to 201. Excuse me? I do not have the word leader written on my hero sheet. I have the word leathers. I have the word goblin 3 times. I guess that's maybe a path or a career. Or an ability. I suppose it's an ability. That would make sense. Alright, I don't have that. So, yeah, I suppose we go to 201. Too bad. I don't know. Now I want to know what happens if we had the word leader, but that's cheating, so we're not doing that. You enter the room, gagging as an acrid... Yes, acrid stench fills your nostrils. It takes only a few seconds to discern the cause. Looking down, you see that the floor of the room is covered in a thick layer of rat droppings. Gross. You draw your weapon in advance, picking your way with care between the broken furnishings that litter the dark space. To your right, a dirt-stained mattress rests on its side, covering the window and the room's only source of light. You pause, letting your eyes grow accustomed to the murky gloom. It is then that you see the man watching you from the shadows. He is sat on a plush velvet chair, a long sword resting across his knees. Or a long sword. See, that's tricky, because it's both long space sword, but there's a difference between a long sword and a long sword, if you know what I mean. His narrow eyes glitter in the dark. I see you made it this far, stranger. He drawls, his long fingers drumming against the arms of the chair. I do hope the family didn't give you too much trouble. Nice folk, really, once you get to know them. They were so grateful that I let him move in. Even me rats seem to like him, and that's rare for rats. The man snatches his sword and jumps to his feet. There ain't much for common folk to live on around here. A few tasty farmers and the odd traveller ain't much now, is it? He advances towards you, his lips curling back to reveal razor-sharp teeth. You will excuse me if I don't say grace, but I prefers to just tuck right in. With a snarl, he leaps towards you. You have no choice but to fight. The leader has a speed of 2. He has a brawn of 3 and an armor of 4. He has 25 health, but we only have to lower it until to 12 or less. So that's good. So basically he has a health of 13. The speed 2 is good because I'm way quicker. The brawn 3 is annoying because he hits hard and he takes a lot of damage. He basically negates my entire brawn modifier. So that's a little annoying. We surrender our will as of this date. Wow. Yeah, he's a creepy fucker. Let's attempt to fuck him up. So I roll a 9 plus 4 is 13. He rolls a 7 plus 2 is less. So I attack the man for... I'm not going to count my modifier because his armor basically negates it. So I'm going to roll a 1. Woohoo! 1! It's a start. A very slow start, but I'll take it. Oh, he starts at 24 because of my first cut thing. I should look that up again. What does it mean exactly? First cut. Allows you to inflict 1 health damage to your opponent before combat begins. Sure. Sweet. And it ignores armor, which is good. So he starts at 24, so he is at 23 now. And combat moves on. I hit him for 9. He hits me for 9 plus 2 is more, so he hits me for 3 plus 1 is 4. And I have 3 armor, so he hits me for 1. You can just speed cheese him. Speed cheese. I roll a 9. He rolls a 9 again. God damn it. He rolls, what, 11 again. Okay, so he hits me for 6 plus 3 is 9. Oh, wait. Oh, interesting. My brawn negates his armor. His brawn negates my armor. Which means I just get to do what he rolled. So... I should not put this on 31. God damn it, that fucking autocorrect on Adobe is... Because this is just a PDF that I'm filling in, basically. I should be at... Ooh, not good. 23, I think. Anyway, the fact that it keeps auto-filling... personal information. It's very quickly and it's very small. I assume people don't care also, but like it keeps autofilling like my phone number and my address. It's a little stupid. I guess maybe I can turn that off. Do I care enough? I don't really care. I assume you're not gonna fucking dox me or whatever. Yeah, who cares? It's fine. Just, I don't know, don't call me. Don't call me, I don't want to talk to you. Actually, do call me, I'm lonely. Yeah. You're approaching 100k points again. Do I want a new emote? You should do what you want me. Actually, you could do 2 things. Sans, you can do whatever you want to do. That's first. And second, think of something new that I don't have yet as a channel redemption thing and tell me about it. And then I'll see if I want to include it. Because I honestly don't think I'm going to turn on game suggestions for a while. I'm kind of happy with my own ability to decide which games I play. Because it turns out wanting to play the games, like really wanting to play the games because it's my decision, greatly improves my enjoyment of streaming. I roll a 7, which is an 11 technically. He rolls a 7, which is less because he has less speed. 100k points, ban the Redeemer permanently. Nope. This stream, I break that rule sometimes, and I'm bad at that. I don't like it. But this stream is a no jokes about banning stream, because banning is a serious offense, or is a serious thing for serious offenses. So it is good to take it seriously. I'm a killjoy, is what I'm saying. All right, so I win the speed, so I attack for 3 plus 3, basically, right? So he goes to 20. I roll 8, he rolls 7, so I attack again for 2. This is gonna take a while. 18. I roll 12, he rolls 5. I attack for 1. Great. Like I said, this is taking forever. I roll 14, he rolls 7, which means I win, which means I attack him for 2. I only gotta get him to 12 or below 12? No, 12 or less. So we'll get there. It just takes a while. There we go. 14 again. And 8 plus 2 is 10, so that doesn't work. I keep beating him on speed, so I don't get hit, which is nice. 15. 100k points. Give me a cookie. Do you want me to send it to you, or like literally hand it to you personally? Like bring it over to you, give you a cookie? Or it's like 100k points, I'll give you a cookie, but I won't pay for you to travel to me for me to give it to you. So you have to come here and I'll give you a cookie. 200k points. You can stay over for one night in the guest bedroom and I'll feed you. Oh god, I shouldn't do that. Fish can do that like twice. She'll be here for like 2 nights. That's not good. Walk here and give you a cookie. Well, I'll see you in... We can figure this out. If not 200k points, sleep in the garden. I'm looking at how long it would take me to walk to Sweden. Oh, 12 days. I have 400k points. I'll stay 2 nights. No. 12 days, Sans. It would take me 12. And that's the Stockholm. I don't actually remember. You live in, what, Gothenburg? Is it Gothenburg or Gothenburg? I never... It's difficult to pronounce it. Because it's a G, which you pronounce as a J or a Y. But it's... I don't know. Stockholm is further away? Further away than where you live? Interesting. You don't have to tell me where you live, obviously, but... Is it Gothenburg? Because Dutch people cannot pronounce G. Yeah, we can. Huh. We pronounce it huh. And fuck you if you don't like it. We do the best G. Exact. That's not true, Fish. The Belgians, the Flemish do the best G. How long to walk to me? Conk. Well, seeing as I would have to swim also. You really want me to look this up? Is this interesting content? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Oh, hey, that's interesting, actually. Google, it's only 7 days to walk to you, because apparently Google, if I want to walk to Stockholm, I have to go through Copenhagen. But if I want to walk to Gothenburg, I go through the north of Denmark, apparently. So it's quicker. Only 7 days and 11 hours. 7.5 days, Sans. Okay, I'll walk to Sydney, weirdo. Sydney Street, London? No, actual Sydney. What the hell? Oh, you can't see that, can you? It says can't find a way there. Try again. Sorry, Conk. Google's not allowing me to do that. Can't let you do that, Hal. Yeah, we can put rocks in Blender. God damn it. I always forget how rude Sans is about the Dutch language. I'm gonna attack this fool again. Okay, I win. I'm gonna do this a little quicker. I'm a little disappointed with how boring combat is for the stream. In the way that it works in this game, I guess. It's because you're on your own, right? So you do it quickly. Google used to say take a jet ski. Maybe it still does on desktop, but I was on my phone. It's not bad, fish. Yeah, you could do that. Like, I mean, I wouldn't recommend doing it without breaks, but I'm pretty sure you can do that, like, in a day. Like, maybe not in a day, but at least you might not even have to, like, stay the night in between or whatever. I hit for 5, so he goes to 10, which means I win. Because we have lowered the leader's health to 12 or less, and we go to 233. You know what's annoying? Why does every song... I think... Oh, god damn it. My thing is broken. No, not my thing. Fuck. It's been on recovery by Big Giant Circles since forever. Now it's all gone. Lame. You know what? I don't want to fix that now. It didn't work when I started up the stream either, so I don't know what's going on. I guess you don't care what we're listening to, right? Okay, good. 233. .233. The man backs away, his shirt soaked with blood and sweat. Think you can best me, huh? He snarls. I don't know what his voice was. I immediately forget. It's time to show you what you're really up against. In horror, you watch as the man's body begins to change. Gross. His face stretches outwards to form a pointed snout. It's a were-rat. That's awesome. His nails and teeth lengthening into deadly claws and fangs. Coarse black hair erupts from the man's flesh, bursting through the seams of his ragged clothing. Within seconds, you are staring at a man-sized rat, its pink tail whipping back and forth through the air. With a high-pitched squeal, the ratling lunges forward, foamy saliva drooling from its jaws. With no time to heal, you must take on this foe with the health that you have remaining. What? Rude. Oh man, and it has 12 health instead of the 10 that I left it with. Now that's some bullshit. Yeah, it's a Skaven, exactly. Special ability. Tail Lash. For every 1 you roll during this combat, the Ratling's tail automatically hits you for 1 damage, ignoring armor. Well, that's rude. Boop. He goes to 11 because I have first cut. It's the beginning of a combat, so even though it's a continuation of the combat, I still get first cut, damn it. It's the rules. Technically, he should be at 10, I feel, so the fact that he's at 11 is good. Okay, so he ups in speed and brawn and armor. Actually, the brawn's the same, I think. But all right. Battle. I roll 9. The man rolls 4 plus 7 plus 3 is 10. Damn it! He wins. The rat wins. Hits me for 2 plus 3 minus 3 is 2. Alright, I go to 21. Let's do that again. I hit him for 11. He hits. Oh, he doesn't hit me, but his speed is 7, so I win. Which means I hit him for 2 plus 4 is 6, and the armor is 2. Which means I hit him for 4. So he's at 7. There we go. Chat will let me know if I fuck up the math, right? Have you ever played Warhammer Vermintide? It's basically a Warhammer Left 4 Dead ripoff. And instead of zombies, it's like a variety of rat monsters. Pretty cool game, honestly. I'm excited about playing the second one. I haven't finished the first one with friends yet, so I haven't played the second one yet. I think the second one has different types of enemies also. Yeah, I haven't played the second one yet. Has anybody, what's that new one? Bound for Blood or Back for Blood or whatever? From the makers of, like, from the studio or people from the studio. I think so. I read about this. The studio that made Left 4 Dead for Valve, or the people that made Left 4 Dead for the studio Valve when Valve was still making games. They basically split up, and one part created a studio and they made Vermintide, and the other part apparently made this Back for Blood. I think it's called, the new one. It looked cool. The whole card's ability system looked really interesting. I haven't bought it yet because, you know, you need people. I'm not going to play that single player. 2 is a real improvement. That sounds very good. I'm excited. Again, I'm playing. I haven't done it in months now, but I'm playing with a couple of friends through the first one. So probably should do that first. I should attack. No, wait, no, I shouldn't attack, right? God, I shouldn't talk during combat because now I forgot where I am. I think I just took off his health. So I will just roll 9 and he rolls 5, which means I win. Let's just do that. For 4 plus 4 is 8, minus 2 is 6 again. Right, that's what we were doing. Okay, he's got 1 health, so I just gotta hit him for anything. I roll 6 and he rolls a 3. I have more speed, so that's done. We have defeated the Ratling. Ratling. What an interesting word. The Ratling lies dead at your feet. I feel like every number that is post-combat starts with the insert enemy you just fought lies dead at your feet. I'm gonna pay attention to that now and be annoyed if it's true. You search the body, like, wouldn't it be nice if they kind of describe how the combat goes? That's what I would do if I was if I've DM'd, and that's what I would do, right? I would describe, if depending on how the rolls were, I would describe what happened, or I would let other people describe what happened. Like, if a roll was very high, you decapitate them, and that's how you kill them. Stuff like that. Anyway. It's a bit boring that it's like, okay, combat starts. Combat is just rolling dice. Hey, combat is done. You search the body and find 5 gold crowns. You may also take all of the following items. Okay, we have 25 gold. That is nice. Leader's Edge. Main hand sword. 1 speed, 1 brawn. Instead of armor? know. I like my armor. I think, yeah, this sword is not great. And a chest thing. Instead of 1 armor, it's 2. Let's just wear studded leather instead of... goblin leathers. Studded leathers gives me +2 armor, so armor goes up 1. Do I then want the sword so that it goes back to 3 and brawn goes up to 5? Nah. Nah, it's okay. I think armor's good. Search the rest of the room. 251. You pull the mattress away from the window, allowing fresh air and sunlight to spill into the dark, stuffy room. As the shadows recede, the true extent of your squalid surroundings are revealed. Every inch of floor space is covered in rat droppings and refuse. Rotted food and bones lie next to moldy rags and splintered, broken furniture. How the ruffians could have lived in such conditions, you have no idea. Eager to now depart, you speedily rummage through the debris for any items of interest. Screech! Sunlight! You may now take any and all of the following. A traveler's band that gives the ability Charm and some brawn. I like that more than the missing link that just gives me brawn and magic, because brawn and magic does the same thing basically. I haven't used magic ever because brawn's always been higher. And then there's a cloak that gives magic and also charm. Okay, so I take either one of the ones because I don't really need... That makes no sense, right? If I take both... Yeah, that is pointless. Let's check out what charm does. Charm. Modifier. You may re-roll one of your hero's die anytime during combat. You must accept the result of the second roll. If you have multiple items with the charm ability, each one gives you a re-roll. Oh, that's actually really useful. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that with the digital roller. So I might not do it now because we're digitally rolling and that's well, we'll see. I'll figure it out. Just remember some stuff, I guess. That means I'll take the Traveler's Band. Sure. It's basically just the same ring, except it has charm. Band. 1 brawn. Ability charm. I can have multiple modifiers, right? That's not like I can only have one. Okay, yes, sure. Got him. All right. Back up to 30. Enemy health is 0. Sweet. So we don't have anything on our head yet, and we don't have a talisman, but other than that... Oh, we don't have a necklace either. Still. We're doing all right. Which means... Oh, right. That means magic goes to 2. Which is fine. Like I said, I don't use it. I wonder if I should have taken off the Widow's Band. I lose heal, but my brawn goes up 1. Yeah, fine. Healing is probably useful. I haven't used it yet, but I can imagine it will get used at some point. All right. Cool. Return to the map to continue your journey. Hey, we did the first orange quest. I'm thinking the more difficult quests also take longer. Because we did like 3 green quests in the last stream, which took, I don't know, probably a little over 3 hours. Anyway, there's one more orange quest. I might want to do that today. We'll see how far we can get. So we did this one, number 4. We can do number 66. Quest. Whatever the weather. I am going to take a short break. I don't know for how long I'll stream. Probably at least another 40 minutes, maybe longer. But I should check up on the dogs and get a snack. Our discussion about 69 is a thing. 69 is like in the middle of a thing. Yeah, I know. Our discussion about candy bars yesterday inspired me to buy a bunch of them, the ones that I find good. So I have candy bars. It's probably very unhealthy for me. Thank you so much for hanging out. I always wonder if this stream is even interesting to people. It's interesting to me. I like doing it. But, not the most experienced, but don't you usually start out with 69? That is interesting, Sans. That is a very interesting question. I would say no. Depends on how long you've been with the person, I guess. But I feel like 69 is a complicated, experienced move, and you need to feel very comfortable with the person before you attempt such a maneuver. Because, I mean, you do just basically, especially the person on top, basically shoves their ass in someone's face. You really need to like each other before you do that. I would say no, you don't start that way. Then again, you don't start the same way all the time anyway, I would argue, right? Because that's a little boring. You don't want to go through the motions, as it were. Although the motions can be quite enjoyable. It's a complicated maneuver. Start from 0, huh? Who made that 7 joke recently that I didn't get and then I did get because we were talking about friends? You shouldn't start with 7. Apparently you should start with something else, but you should definitely end with a lot of 7s, apparently. I think Sans made that joke. Anyway, before I inflict more sex tips on our good friend Sansdale, nobody wants to hear that, I will see, Eric gets it. You got no clue what I'm talking about? Good. I'll explain later when you're older. Hey Eric, I'm just gonna take a short break to check up on the dogs, but I'll be back. Didn't I do that to Huskon recently? Like she came in chat and I left? I'll be back, Eric. It's not because you're here. So, there we go. I gotta start with the best one. Best in the biz, according to me. Snickers are great. Enjoy your shower, Joe. He can't hear me, it's fine. Oh shit. I've discovered a flaw in my plan. The flaw in my plan being, I can't really read when eating a Snickers. He always hears. Good. Go shower, you filthy man. Yeah, I shouldn't eat on a stream where I'm literally supposed to read. No, fish. I'm only feeding you bounties. I'm force feeding you bounties. Hey, what we didn't talk about, I think I briefly mentioned lions. I don't know if people know what a lion is. I mean, it's like a predator cat, but it's also a candy bar. The two things that I also really like that I didn't mention were Reese's Pieces cups. Not Reese's Pieces. Reese's peanut butter cups. That's actually probably my favorite thing in the whole world. But it's so fucking bad for you. Like, it's so filling. Toblerone, no. What? No. Reese's peanut butter cups and Bros. Or Bros. It's a little weird. I don't know if this is an English thing or a Dutch thing. Because I don't think it's Bros. I think it's Bros, which is how we would pronounce it. Fucking love these fellas. It's basically just milk chocolate, but it has little holes in it, which is kind of a weird thing, right? Because you're basically paying for less chocolate. Marketing is a wild thing, but I do think it's really tasty. What am I listening to? Weird. Holy chocolate, yeah, exactly. Like cheese, chocolate can be good with holes in it. Alright, now I gotta stop eating because I have to read. Damn it. But what if I want to eat more? Should have played a video game. I'm upset with myself because I keep forgetting I have sounds that I want to play every time I defeat an enemy or get an item. For defeating an enemy, I have the Final Fantasy tune. Which I find, I don't know. I like that. That's a quintessential end of combat music for the past, what, 25 years, if not more. And then this one, obviously, from Ocarina of Time, for an item getting. It doesn't. Maybe it doesn't work with the music anyway, so maybe I shouldn't use it. Anyway, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just trying to be entertaining here. Whatever. 66. Let's start a quest. Whatever the weather. Yeah, sure. Let's show you that. That might be a Good idea. Try Hard Ninja. Yeah, that was the name of the thing. Did you know that? Because it didn't show up on screen, did it? You know a Try. I have no idea who Try Hard Ninja is. They apparently did a collaboration with the band that I do like. I'm sorry about your toe, Sans. Jeez, what did you do? The midday heat is almost unbearable. You leave the dusty track and head into the cool, dark woods, grateful for the shade. After resting beneath the tangled boughs of an ancient oak, you set off once again, keeping to the deep shadows cast by the trees. After a few minutes, you hear the rush and splash of water. Licking your parched lips, you head in its direction, quickly breaking into a run as the sound gets louder. Slipping and sliding down a wooded slope, you find yourself on the banks of a river, its white waters churning around the rocks and stones that litter the riverbed. Further up the bank, you see a wooden cart and two women, who you guess are local farmers, filling a series of buckets with water from the river. Next to them, a skinny-looking mule sips greedily from the waters. The women wave to you as you approach and greet you cheerily. They explain that the local wells have run dry and now they must collect water from the river to nourish their crops and feed their livestock. Wouldn't be surprised if this here river doesn't dry up No, we're not doing that. Definitely not doing that. Wouldn't be surprised if this here river doesn't dry up next, says one of the women, carrying another full bucket to the wagon. This weather shows no signs of stopping. If only that darned weather wizard would get down from his tower and help, and then we might see some signs of a turn. Will you ask about the weather wizard or help to fill the buckets? I want to know about the weather wizard. I want to say weather wizard a lot. That's, I guess, why I'm picking this. Weather wizard. Oh no, Sans, I'm so sorry. Cooking incident. See, this is why I never cook. It's dangerous. That's not true. I cooked today. I had to, because I'm on my own. I made vegan, like, I don't know, what did I make? Like, I didn't really make anything. I just chopped a bunch of stuff and did some things. I made vegan shawarma burritos, I guess. Yeah, that's what I did. Let's ask about the weather wizard. Who's gone? El husbando cooked for me and he ended up marrying to me. Cooking is dangerous, exactly. But with me, it's the other way around. My wife and I got together, and then she started cooking for me. Who's gone? Me! Me indeed. Okay, let's ask about the weather. 61. Waste a bloomin' space if you ask me, interjects the other woman with an angry snort. He's supposed to help us by bringing a little rain when we need it, or some fair wind. She jerks a thumb over her shoulder. He lives in a tower way up on the hills. My husband went up to see him only the other day to convince the crazy old man to bring us some rain and end this drought. Well, you should have seen him scared out of his wits when he returned. He said that the tower was haunted and he weren't going back. Not sure what is going on up there, but I'm staying away too. It's a matter for the speaker to decide what happens if you ask me. Intrigued, you ask for directions to the wizard's tower. Then, bidding the women farewell, you set off east along the river. So we don't help with the buckets? That's rude. Alright, Joe. Enjoy something. I don't know what that is, but enjoy. Carmen's talked about it before, I think. It's fine. Enjoy. Tortellini. Okay, good one. Good one, Huscon. Macaroni also works for sure. Spaghetti. No, that's spaghetti. Damn it. I'm trying and I failed. Immediately. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to shut up by talking more. You're going to head off to bed? I will have a good one, Sans. You too. Sorry about your toe. I hope it isn't bruised or too, like, sprained or whatever. Take it easy, I would say. Take it easy, lemon squeezy. 2:35, eh? Alright, let's go visit this weather wizard. As you head east, the trees start to thin. The ground becomes steeper and more rugged. Soon, you are picking your way between boulders and narrow, wind-seared gullies. Following the directions you were given, you come to a series of worn steps, carved into the granite cliffs. These take you to the top of a high pinnacle of rock, where a tall stone tower stands stark against the azure blue skies. As you approach, you see that the tower is visibly shaking from side to side, dislodging dust and stone from its walls and crenellations. A booming, banging sound can be heard coming from somewhere inside the tower. You call out, asking if anyone's home. A pair of window shutters fly open from high up the tower, and a bald-headed man with a wispy white beard sticks out his head. It's Haggard! "Help me," he cries. "Please don't go. I have a problem and I need help." Yes, I did fail. Who's gone? Absolutely. What else is new? You draw your weapons and agree to hear him out. "It's my tower. I'm trapped in my tower. One of my experiments has escaped and is now running loose." "Please get rid of it so that I can come down." You warily approach the front door as the tower shakes and rattles on its foundations. Trying the door, you discover it is locked. "I can't get in," you shout up to the wizard. Suddenly, the door is blown off its hinges by some powerful force, sending pieces of splintered wood hurtling past your head. "Okay, no longer a problem," you add dryly. From inside the tower, you hear a roar like a fierce howling wind. Bracing yourself for what is to come, you step inside. I actually think that's going to be the cliffhanger I'm going to leave it on, because my throat's starting to hurt and I'm starting to get tired of reading, basically. Yeah, I'll just make a note that we're on 2:35. 2:35. There we go. We're technically on 33, but that at least lets me catch up with what we've done before. Okay, we made some progress. We did at least one quest that was pretty big. We upped our speed and brawn and armor significantly. I like that. I'll figure out a way to do actual dice again. I find that way more fun than pressing some button on a virtual dice roller. For next time. Hopefully my camera can not be broken again. Honestly, I should probably just get a new one. But well, whatever, we'll see. Where's Lady Croft when you need him? ¿Qué? Pourquoi? Now, am I gonna do something else? I don't think so. I think I'm just too tired. So, yeah. That's the stream. Thank you so much for hanging out. I had fun. I like doing this. I'm a little worried that it's not interesting to people. But that's probably because I don't know why anybody would want me to read to them, I guess. I don't know, I like doing this. It's interesting. So I think I'm going to continue with once. I was thinking after Hitman to maybe do it more, like twice a month. But I don't know if it's, I don't know, maybe once a month is fine, basically. I'm sorry, who's gone? I'm sorry. Cheat police? What was I cheating? I'm just ending the stream. Is that cheating? Rude. I don't feel like I'm cheating. Is all I'm saying. Alright. So, up next is a bit weird because, as you can see, for the next week, basically, I have no schedule, and that's on purpose. I'm on my own for the week, which means I have a lot of time to stream. But it also means I have to take care of 2 dogs on my own, which means I have not a lot of time to stream. So to balance that out, I'm going to stream whenever I can and feel like. I'm definitely streaming tomorrow in the afternoon. I'm probably starting at 2-ish, like my old Monday stream. Which does mean, Fish, I hope you don't mind, that does mean that I'm done streaming when you get here. That's probably for the best, but we'll see. Tomorrow I'm going to play some Hitman Absolution because I couldn't today because we were doing this. I do want to briefly talk about something that's coming up in, what, 2 weeks now? 1, 2. Yeah, about 2 weeks. On Friday the 24th, I'm actually doing kind of an exciting thing. I'm a little nervous about it because our chum is like he's way more successful than I am. He's away for a week or a couple of days at least. So he's asked a bunch of streamers to fill in on his channel as guest streamers. He's done that before, I think. And other people I've seen that have done it sometimes. And he's playing, it's Spy September, so he's playing a lot of James Bond games, and he asked me to pick from a list, and I picked a bit of a weird one. I don't know if it's going to be fun. It is a James Bond Game Boy game, not even Game Boy Color. Actually, that GC should definitely be a GB, because it's not on color, it's black and white. I'm playing it on an emulator, so you can easily see and shit. I'm gonna play all copyrighted music to get his channel banned. No, so I'll be on his channel, not my own, but he won't be there. I'm just gonna be me. Playing that game, and if it's really boring, I have some backups. Like Everything or Nothing is a very good James Bond game from earlier in the century. For like the GameCube and stuff, he's playing that, but there's also a Game Boy Advance version that's completely different, and like maybe try that out. And if all else fails, I'll just stream. I guess I can stream Perfect Dark Zero because I don't think he has that on his list, and that is a spy game also, and it's bad. But I don't know. I have options, but the plan is to stream this James Bond Game Boy game. So yeah, I don't want you to miss that. So don't forget to follow our chum if you haven't already. He's great. We had a wonderful stream yesterday. It was really fun. Just having fun playing the game, but also just, I think in the middle of it, we just didn't play for like 40 minutes because we were talking about save and raid or other stuff. It was great. I was attempting to be funny a lot and succeeding sometimes. Anyway, we actually talked for like an hour afterwards. Maybe I have that wrong, but like for a while. It was fun. He's great. 00 Bogle, exactly. Alright. That's about it. I'll be here tomorrow in the afternoon. For me, the afternoon. So make of that what you will. To play more Hitman Absolution. And then, this isn't on the schedule because I don't have a schedule, but on Tuesday in the evening, I'll be on Fish's channel for more Trine 4 together with Joe McGuy, who is also here, or was here anyway. So yeah, enjoy your wedding anniversary, Huskell. Congratulations. Is it the second one? I want to say it's the second one, or the third. I think second, right? Second. Yeah, second one. Awesome. I remember things. Alright. Thank you so much for hanging out. This was a little fun, as always. I am very thankful that, as always, you people are here so that I don't do this on my own. I mean, I would do it on my own, but I'm glad I don't have to. And we are raiding... Ooh, Haggard is doing a retro thing. Yeah, let's raid Haggard. Let's tell him he's cute and cool. Let's tell him he has a glorious beard, shall we? I don't want that to be his only distinguishing feature. But the problem is his other distinguishing feature is that he's a very short man, and you don't have to tell him that. He knows that. This is what I was talking about with Mahmoud. I always make mean jokes about people before I rate them. I feel like it offsets the fact that I'm doing something nice. Good night. Don't let the bed bogles bite. Boom. I will go check out Haggard for a bit, and then I will go to bed. Probably watch John Wick 3 in bed or whatever. Twitch. Haggardation. Bye friends, I love you all. Please stay safe, please stay healthy, take care of yourself, be nice to yourself, and make sure to put out the garbage when you have to. Wow. I have to do that now. Are you saying that there is a lot of Bogles in your bed? I mean, it's only one way to find out. Bye. No, don't end the stream. Raid.